I was gonna do my nails, and then I realized I could just kind of pop on and see if anybody's online, and if you guys have any questions about anything. And then if not, I'm doing my nails anyway, so you can just catch up later, get a feel for it, see what happens. But I don't know if you guys are even familiar with Color Street, so I figure I'd give you a quick little rundown too. So when you get your pack, it comes like this. Some of them are like skinnier packs, but they're all the same on the inside. Rip it open, perforated, and it has basically everything you need to do your nails. It has your strips. It has a little file. I don't generally use it, but if that's your thing, go for it. If anything, I file my nails beforehand, and then I like start the prep and process, but I'm a fold girl, and that'll make sense in a minute when I get there. And last but not least is the prep. It usually hides at the bottom. So the prep pad is really just an alcohol pad, and it's just to clean the nail and make sure you have like a really good clean starting point. If you don't have clean nails, the strips just aren't gonna stick really well. They'll end up kind of like peeling up over time. And another thing of that is a cuticle stick. I don't know if you have one, but it's helpful. If not, just use like your thumb and push back that cuticle. There's cuticle there that you can't even really see. I call it the invisible cuticle. Once you start scraping, you'll be like, oh, I see what's coming up. Okay, so to get started, I had already kind of started. Like I'd already prepped prepped my nails to like start putting these on. So I'll go back and do it again so you guys can see. But just alcohol pad, clean your nails really well. I already did them, so I'm gonna stop there. You get 2 strips in each pack. 16 strips, you have 10 fingers. That way you can find like your optimal size. It might not be perfect, but that's fine. You can either trim the excess or just go a little smaller, and there's just a little side gap on the edge, which don't be scared of a side gap. It's no big deal at all. All right. Best way to find sizing. Rip off this whatever size you think is gonna be closest fit, and then literally just hold it up to your finger, like bend it around your finger, and like, is it gonna fit? Is it too big, too small? I know that this size fits my pinky, so I'm gonna do that. So first part, you peel off the clear top, put it to the side. Then you take the gray little tab and you peel it up. Now this is just one way to do it. I'll show you another way in a minute. So then you have this sticker. You can either take the tab off or use this end, but I actually like this end because the skinnier part, because it fits my pinky a little better. And this is just where you line it up at the top of the nail. And if you don't like how it fits, you pick it back up. It's very, I usually have my hand down to do it, but since you're here, it's just weird. Okay, so it's lined up. Once I feel like it's in a good spot, I just kind of push it down here at the top more to secure it. And then it has a little give to it, like a little stretch. So you can kind of like stretch to the side and then smooth it down. Now, you can either just tear it away, or you can save the other half for another finger. So I usually use scissors, or I just tear it off and then just put this one to the side. So see how there's extra? So now instead of filing that away, I actually just bend it over and like tuck it. Even if you have short nails, you can still bend and somewhat tuck. And you're basically just using your thumbnail, which is like the best tool you have for this, and just kind of like smushing it under. And I literally let it just sit there while I do the other nails. Let it sit there and just dry up and get kind of crusty. These strips are like 95% dry. That's the magic to them. So the other 5%, it's gonna start drying, and that's when it gets crustier, and that's how it kind of cures. Now, as you mess with it, it'll start to break away anyway. So this is starting to like pick away. If you can see it, it's fine. It's gonna happen anyway. See, just breaking it away. So there's one way to do it. You just stick it on. Oh, I have a piece left over. So you just stick it on, fold and file. It's kind of hard to appreciate like that. Or there's another way to do it. Use this one here. So this one I just told my group about. Take your clear top off like that before. But this time, take this gray part separate it a little bit. So you just have this white tab here. And then pluck off carefully this gray tab. This is still kind of sitting upright. So here's this, and this part's sitting up a little bit more. Just kind of peel it back. So fold this white part under, you see what I'm doing? And so now it's like you have a handle for your strip, because some people don't know what to do. They feel like it's so wobbly and weird. So this gives you a little bit of leverage to like line up your strip neatly, a little bit more control. And then it looks good, so you start to smush it down and bring it down and smooth it as you go. You can still, I'm gonna snip mine anyway, but now this part is just left down here in case you want to use it anyway. And then I do the same thing. I fold it under. I hear my baby crying in the background. I guess he woke up. This might bend soon. But that's the beauty. Dry nail polish. I can go mess with the baby like right now and not worry about wet nails. So that's that basically. Peel off this junk. I find great pleasure in peeling the extra junk away. Okay, so now I have 2 nails done just like that. Can you hear him crying? So solids, I usually try and double the layer. So like the piece that I took off earlier, you can either put it back on or use clear as day, things like that. But that's the gist. I mean, that's how easy you just do your nails. Bang, bang, bang. And you just go through. I'm gonna hop off. Oh, now I hear the other one. So I'm definitely gonna hop off here, but hopefully that helped you see how easy it is, and just let me know if you have any questions.